This new mechanic changes everything in All's Justice. What's going on, Wolf Gang? We're back with another My Hero Academia All's Justice video. Now today we're going to be talking about the new Rising system and how everybody's been theorizing that this is basically going to be the new Awakening system for our My Hero Academia characters. So what exactly is the new Rising system? The Rising system is going to be a permanent upgrade to your character's movesets. Now this upgrade can be very different depending on who the character you are using. Now existing movesets may get upgraded or may get buffed, but despite it being minor upgrades, this also could be a game changer for the game itself. Now if you guys go back and look at Storm had 3 different variations of Awakenings. One was the regular buff, of course, with a damage buff and the character gets 2 abilities. The second variation was a transformation such as Naruto or Sasuke turning into Curse Mark or 4 Tails / 6 Tails. The third variation, of course, was the Giant Awakening. Now I don't think we're going to implement this into All's Justice, but of course, you know, Mountain Lady would be a prime example of this Rising system being implemented on her, but due to the battlefield and the size, I don't think we're going to be doing Giant Rising systems. So it seems like Rising system is going to be based off of 2 things: buff for normal characters and of course transformations. Now we're going to look and give examples of Rising system for specific characters that, thanks to the homie Smokes, came up with. Now if we look at base Deku, you guys can remember in One's Justice 2 when Deku entered his Plus Ultra 1 animation, he received the temporary buff for a certain limit time. When that time limit ran out, Deku entered a downed animation, what left him vulnerable. If we implement Rising system to that specific Deku, I personally feel like there will no longer be an animation where when the buff runs out, Deku can still do whatever he wants, and of course he will no longer take self-damage upon activating. Now if we look at characters when it comes to transformations, like let's take Kirishima. I feel like Kirishima's Rising system would be him activating Unbreakable. Todoroki of course would be Phosphor. Bakugo would be the cluster mode. Shigaraki before style, could you guys imagine his Rising system where it only takes 1 grab and he can automatically insta-kill you? Could you imagine that? That'll be actually nuts. Characters like Miridio, I don't know how exactly they will implement his Rising system. The only character we've peeped with a full-on Rising system gameplay is Final Deku, of course with his gear shift. You see his moveset change. That's the only implementation we have when it comes to how this Rising system is going to work. I do personally feel like that some characters are just going to receive like a regular buff, such as some of the characters from Class 1A. Not much you can deal with them, so they might just get a regular buff, maybe a new moveset. I feel like Fat Gun will probably enter Slim mode somehow automatically. Mina most likely will be surrounded by Acid Man. Toga's Rising system, she might be able to actually use the character's quirks instead of using their assist. Dinky will probably be able to enter High Voltage mode without the Dirt mode activating as well. She might be able to enter Camouflage mode. Uraraka might take some of her kits from Ultra Rumble, such as throwing a car at you instead of a pillar. Now how exactly does this turn into a game changer? Well, given these characters, their unique buffs can actually turn the tides of the battle depending on who you fight. Now who does this benefit the most out of the entire roster? That also varies on how each villain, each student, and each hero is going to play. Like I said, base Deku versus Final Deku. Base Deku being able to have the buff without the down animation and without taking self-inflicting damage could be more plus than Final Deku just having a certain moveset change. So it all varies on how they're going to implement this with different characters. I just feel like with the gear system / Awakening system, this is already going to give the characters the buffs they need. Specifically Kirishima being Unbreakable. I know Rising system for him is going to be Unbreakable. So with my final thoughts when it comes to this new Rising system, I'm definitely curious to see how they're going to implement each character, such as Twice, Stain, all the villains, Dobby, everything. I'm just curious to see how this is going to implement with each character. So let me know down below your Rising predictions in the comments down below. And also for a chance for a shout out, I want you guys to comment down below your favorite female character in My Hero Academia. Let's give this video 50 likes. Once again, thanks again, Smokes. Love you all guys, and I'll see you later. Alrighty, winners. We have our 3 winners for the Pro Hero shout out. First winner is going to be Steel Type Seasons. Of course, my favorite Pro Hero is Bunny Mommy, aka Mirko. Steel Type, we support you all the way, fam. Our next winner is going to be Arlick703. My favorite Pro Hero has to be Hawks. I don't know why, I just love his laid back attitude and love his English voice actor. Also, if she counts, I have to add Nejire. She's best girl after all, and I feel like I get along with her well. We do love Nejire. I support. Look, Arlick, I'm right there with you, fam. I do love the short haircut Nejire as well. I love how she cut her hair. And last but not least, we have Abel Magana7292. My favorite Pro Hero is definitely Edge Shot. He's a ninja down to the core, and his quirk matches the vibe. Now, let me ask you, Abel, do you think Edge Shot's gonna make it to All's Justice? If you are watching this, please let me know down below. Congratulations to you 3 winners. You guys are amazing. Like I said before, comment down below your favorite My Hero Academia girl character for your chance to shout out. Love you guys. See you later.
Jose.